Who knows what AR means? Raise your hand. Who's here for the free lunch? I won't judge. I've been asked that if you tweet to please mention at USC Annenberg and use the hashtag ASCJ. We also have the hashtag AR Journalism, and I really want to populate that. We're probably the first school that is really putting this into practice, and I want us to really own that. I am Robert Hernandez. I'm a digital journalism professor here at USC Annenberg. I pitched this class last semester as an experiment, and lo and behold, people signed up. So this was a completely experimental class. But before we go on, let's talk about what AR is. Augmented reality is live, direct, or indirect view, blah, 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 blah. Basically, the way that I look at it is real life enhanced by digital life. And that's kind of how I describe what AR is. With your smartphone, you can hold it up. It knows what you're looking at, it knows where you are with the GPS, and it plugs in. It's got the internet plugged in, so information can come and enhance your experience. Let's try out some AR experiences. That's a simple one where the paint is coming out. It's the effects. If you're actually there, it's landing on the floor. So that's one. So let me show the next one. This one, a whole land comes out. So actually what's interesting with this one is we're below the ground, so the level is on top. Is it working?
Yeah, it's like you're below it.
So how it's supposed to be in real life is you're on the same plane and that world comes out to you. We're actually underneath the world. So you'll see a better experience if you stand up on a chair, you'll see a different experience too. Oh my God, this is awesome. This is awesome. Yeah. All right, so hit the plus sign one more time on the lower corner, and you're going to click on St. Louis, S-T-L.
Those shapes come out, they're embedded in there. You can't see the full size of them. So what we've done is we've created 42 digital variations. And as you touch the shapes, they randomly recompose themselves.
So touch the shapes. I also encourage you to walk around, go around the shapes. Some shapes might come out and you might go inside of them. So this is AR art, augmenting a mural, really making art with augmented reality. So this is what AR is, really cool stuff. And the premise of this class was, could we pull something off? Archive LAPL. When the class was approved, I tried to figure out how could I frame this class? How can I frame these AR experiences? I was driving by this historic building, the Los Angeles Public Library Central Branch. This is one of the oldest buildings in this city. It is full of great architecture, art, incredible collections, and full of stories. We decided to frame this experimental class into this building. So even from over here, I could hold the device up, and it already starts to augment this torch. It's the visual marker that will tell the story of the fire. The person can go in and see how the fire really changed the library. These are two gorgeous sphinxes that we learned a lot about. On the sphinxes are these books that have Greek writing on there. We decided that one of the experiences that we could create is that through the app, you point at the sphinx and you can translate the Greek into English. So that's another experience, right? Art coming to life, giving you a window into that translation. In the back of the children's section is a puppet show stage. They only put on a puppet show Saturday at 2. The video of the puppet show overlays. This experience is like a magic window showing up for the kids to see a video. So a child holds it up, it replaces the stage with that video. Each one of these students, regardless of where they were on the skill level, created content and really upped their game in a way that I could not imagine. We augmented and made these rare books that are locked up accessible to the public through 3D models. When we learned about the special collections, how could we make the special collections accessible to people so it's not just locked up and you know, for the lucky few who get to play with it. With this, we're able to augment and create a 3D model of the first edition of Edgar Allan Poe's The Raven. You can look at this, you can rotate it, you can physically move around the space, but you can also launch a photo gallery and see how it looks like in the page. And I think this is the first draft. That's how I look at it. This is the first draft. My premise is augmented reality journalism, AR journalism. We're going to try to offer this class again, and we're going to try to augment perhaps the city, in talks with City Hall, maybe LACMA, maybe the Natural History Museum, or maybe we pick a block in Los Angeles and augment buildings around it. This is a proof of concept that worked, and we're trying to develop it more. We want to make this accessible. We want to inform people, and again, we want to do it with purpose, right? We don't want to just make content because it's neat. Neat is not journalism. Neat and storytelling and information, that is the future of journalism, and it just so happens to be augmented reality.